It is an academy for people from all kinds of backgrounds, whether you are trained in hairdressing or barbering or from a completely different background, never touched or done any style or cutting of hair before, to come and learn from scratch or to just improve your skills. It's all about the quality and the standards that they come out at in a very short period of time. I think what makes the course successful is the amount of work that gets put in, not just by the educators but by the students, and you see that at the end. LSB is a foundation, it's a setting stone. It's, even if you're starting at the basics or you're doing level 3 or if you're doing even just shaving, it all comes under the same umbrella. You need the full package, so why not learn the full package? You can go, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, if hair is something that comes into what you're doing, you need to learn every aspect of it, and LSB break it down in the most simplest form. It's also, you can achieve a huge amount in a very short space of time. A lot of people don't have the time, to do a very long course, that an MVQ that goes spread over 2 years. 9 weeks in the standard they come out at is more than enough to be able to take that anywhere around the world with you. Anything's possible. Doesn't matter where you come from, what you've done, how little confidence you have, or how how hard you push yourself. You are always going to come out at a very, very high standard. Just through missing out on a single day, it's so important, for a course that is so short, the amount that goes into every single day that you are there. Missing out on a day to most people would be nothing. Missing out on a course of one day, the amount that goes into one day's work, the amount that the teachers put in to every single student that one day, the amount that you get out of one day, you miss it, you are going to fall behind so quickly. There's no need to be scared or intimidated, because it's the most friendly, most welcoming place. I did it myself. Everybody gets nervous. It's like going for a job interview. It's like going anywhere for the first time. It's always going to be daunting. Once you get in there and, you find your feet and, you make friends and have chats with people, you just realise there's no better place to be than the London School of Barbering. How I feel about my colleagues, they're great. They're not just great as teachers, they are just great as people in general. They're very calming, they're very relaxed. They make everything fun. It's not like, being at school and, how a teacher may talk to a young student. You're spoken to with respect, but you also have to earn respect, and there are friendships that are built up within the group, from educators to students, along with students on students. There is no, pinnacle point where it ends. I want to go wherever it will take me. I always want another challenge. I always want to do something new. There's always something else. There's always another avenue and another road to go. So I'm happy to go down any one. Before I did the course, I didn't follow barbers on Instagram, and I didn't watch a lot of YouTube videos and all these different things, so I wasn't very aware as to how many females there actually were in the industry. As far as I was concerned, it was just all males. I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever. If you want to do something, why not do it? Just because a certain sex does a certain type of job more than the other doesn't mean that they do it any better. It just means that you need to kind of find your place in that industry. The tools are your you have to look after your equipment, you have to look after your tools. They are, they are what are your bread and butter. Without your tools, you're nothing. You need to learn how to use them, and not just use them, how to use them properly. You need to know tool maintenance, how to clean your tools, you know, how to oil your tools, how to take your tools apart. You know, all these things are something that are brought together, and they are all in the course to learn as well as how to use them. Whether you are opening up your own shop, whether you are working for somebody else, whether you're working for yourself, it is always going to be a trade that is never going to die out. You know, people are always going to need haircuts, you know, and it is down to you to provide decent haircuts. Your tools, once you've got the equipment, once you've got the knowledge, it's a bit like driving. After that, it's down to you, you know, put yourself out there, do private clients, get a name for yourself. You could go travelling, you could take the tools with you, you could do it there. You know, your haircut is what sells yourself as a barber. Why not show everyone what you can do? Take it with you wherever you go. Having resources at LSB now, you know, when I came from being a student, when I did it a few years ago, we didn't have those kind of things. Everything was done by watching demos and illustrations and, you know, just kind of hands-on, just doing it yourself. Whereas now, having everything, you know, with the resources, you know, you've got the head sheets if they're needed, you've got your step-by-step books, you've got your fundamentals books, you've got videos to watch before you then watch a demo on top of watching a video. There is so much put in to this course that you could never fail. There is so much to do. If you're not cutting, there are videos that you can watch. You know, you can stand and watch somebody else's demo. There are videos you can read through your books, your step by step. Everything is broken down from picture form to illustration. You know, there is so much to read up on. If you just keep going over it becomes second nature after a while. The surroundings, people that you work with, I think you can only love your job if you love the people you work with, and I think everyone at LSB is so warm and so welcoming and so friendly. How could you not love your job? London and barbering have a connection. It's one of the most famous cities in the world. Who doesn't want to come to London? Barbering is one of the most excitable and, you know, most common jobs now that everybody wants to do. It's everywhere. It's splattered all in magazines. It's, you know, on TV. It's all over Instagram. Everyone wants to be a barber. So having one of the most famous barbering academies and being in central London, where else do you want to go? The last hour of finishing that course before you walk out that door with that certificate in your hand. I remember when I did it myself, there's so many different emotions going on. You're sad, you're happy, nervous, you know, you get so used to the people that you are around you. It's sad to leave. It's exciting because it's a new adventure. It's nervous because you're going out there spreading your wings after you got that certificate. You're on your own. So yeah, it's a good feeling, a lot of mixed feelings though.